Welcome, everyone, to the John R. Wooden Gymnasium for Martinsville Artesian Volleyball here on WREP 15 Sports. Tonight, it's a mid-state conference matchup as the Martinsville Artesians play host to the Hawks from Decatur Central High School. Good evening, everyone. I'm Eric Meyer. Martinsville comes in 9-2 on the campaign. The Hawks 0-9. Martinsville playing very well for head coach Kayla Back this season thus far, and they get a good chance here tonight in a mid-state conference matchup against the Decatur Central Hawks. The two teams are out on the court, about ready to line up for the starting lineups.
Number 8, Virginie Marble. Number 10, Hayden Phelps. Number 14, Isabel Isaac. Number 18, Leah Burton. Number 42, Kelston Gallagher. And number 44, Kylie Eads. And now for your Lady Artesians. Starting for Martinsville, number 6, Katie Tomlinson. Number 8, Macy Dorsett. Number 9, Grace Reynolds. Number 12, Emery Carter. And rounding out your starting lineup, number 13, Courtney Burnham. And number 17, Ava Luton. Ella Whitman, number 17, Ella Whitman.
Got the starting lineups here by PA announcer John Martin. And we're ready to go down for the national anthem. So we're ready to go here at the John R. Wooden Gym. They will forego the normal handshakes prior to the matchup, and we will get set to go Martinsville and Decatur Central. Martinsville, like we said, 9-2 on the season, coming in 2-0 in conference play. Last time we had the Lady Arties on our MHS Rewind YouTube live stream, they got a big-time win over a very good Plainfield Ball Club in straight sets. They look to do the same here tonight in Mid-State Conference play against Decatur Central and remain unbeaten 2-0 in league play thus far. Head coach Kayla Bax has changed things up just a little bit here for the starting lineup, knowing who they are facing. And the service will start here in just a moment. They are getting the rotations and lineups ready to go. Grace Reynolds out on the floor along with Molly Urban, Macy Dorsett for the Artesians. Also Katie Tomlinson, Emery Carter out there, as well as here's, I believe, Courtney Burnham. And it will be Decatur Central on the serve to begin with. Serve into the net, point for the Artesians. So Martinsville up 1-0. Set on the outside by the Hawks, blocked at the net. And we will have a violation. And it'll go to the Artesians. Tomlinson keeps it alive on the outside. Macy Dorsett with the big swing on the left hand. And again, a point for the Artesians. They're up 3-0 here early. Grace Reynolds on the serve. Floats it a little bit. Difficult for the Hawks to handle. They will just hit it over. Martinsville will keep it alive. Reynolds, quick set to the middle to Emery Carter. Martinsville back on the attack. Reynolds, Urban, the bump set on the outside. Macy Dorsett goes off the block, and the Artesians lead at 4-0 now. Reynolds blocked at the net. Emery Carter, 5-0 Martinsville. And 6-0, Martinsville out in front. And a timeout by Decatur Central. On the back set, Macy Dorsett, big swing, nice dig in the back row by the Hawks. They try the dump over, and it'll be a point for the Artesians. Carter keeps it alive, hit back over. Martinsville with the nice dig, battle at the net. Reynolds, Urban, outside, Dorsett, big swing, kept alive again by Decatur Central. Martinsville, big time lead here early. Reynolds into the middle, Emery Carter can't quite get it down. The roll shot will go long. Martinsville leads 8-0. The roll shot back over. 3-0 now. Martinsville out in front. Again to the middle. Martinsville keeps it alive. Courtney Burnham gets it down. Martinsville, early leaders here, outside. Teachers can't quite get to it. And the Hawks get their first point.
Number 35, Megan Trackwell. And for Weaver. And number 5, Anna Foley, and for Macy Dorset.
Reynolds in the middle to Emery Carter. That will be in. 13-2 Martinsville.
Katie Hong in for Courtney Burnham. Now Serena Hong.
On the outside, kept alive, and we're going to have point, I believe, to the Hawks.
Serving number 44, Kylie Eads.
In the middle, Carter with the Emery Carter back to serve. Big swing by the Hawks. Martinsville keeps it alive. And it'll be a point for the Artesians. Oh, actually to Decatur. So 15-4.
Substitution. Response.
Jones with a big swing on the outside. Hawks keep it alive and volley it back over. Katie Wong to the middle. Grace Reynolds back set this time. The timing a little bit off. Hawks can't. They can save it. And Martinsville will redo the attack and the block by the Hawks.
Substitution for Martinsville.
Substitution now for the Artesians is actually a point for the Artesians. 16-4 the score. Hawks, difficulty with the serve receive. The shot goes long. (17-4). Artesians lead it. They'll set to the back. Urban with the dig, and it will go out. So, point to Decatur Central.
Substitution for Decatur Central. Number 18, in for.
Molly on the season leads the team with 186 digs. That one, though, just couldn't quite save it. Emily Jones with a big swing. It will go long. 17-6 the score here. Set number 1. The Hawks now on serve. So the lineup a little bit different. We have not seen Mackenzie Martin yet. The Artesians leading attacker on the season. Point to the Artesians. Martin averaging about 5 kills a set, and we're going to see Mackenzie Martin now into the lineup. The attack that time by Reynolds, returned by the Artesians, and unsuspected. And the Hawks with the point. Sometimes difficult for the defense to cover when those scramble plays happen. Not in a set area, not sure where the ball's going to go. Set, the serve floats a little bit. Reynolds on the outside. Mackenzie Martin winds up, saved by the Hawks, and then they get it in between the blocks. So Decatur making a little bit of a run here. And back to serve now for Decatur Central. Hawks. Martin up to Reynolds, quickly to Ella Whitney, and Decatur can't keep it alive. Ella Whitney back to serve for the Artesians. And that'll float long. Molly Urban back in. Martin elevates and drills it into the floor. So Martin just inserted into the rotation. Leads the team with 5 kills a set. Got her first one there. Reynolds back to Martin on the outside. Nails it home. Grace Reynolds back to where we started this match. So serve, receive, air, and the Hawks have to scramble to get over. Urban, Reynolds, middle, the tip by Martin, and that falls. Decatur with the point. Point by the Hawks, 21-12. Mackenzie Martin in the middle. I believe Mackenzie will rotate out. She will. Long into the lineup for the Artesians. Roll shot, rolls outside. Martinsville a couple of points from wrapping up the first set here. Wong back on the serve. Hawks struggle to get a clean serve receive. Urban, the bump set to the back row. Martinsville scrambling to keep it alive. Nice hustle by the Artesians. And Anna Foley. Emily Jones keeps it alive. Grace Reynolds back over. Into the middle. Hawks try to push it into the back corner. Reynolds on the outside. Emily Jones off block. And Martinsville will get point here. So now Artesians 1 point away from getting match or set number 1 here. Again, Katie Wong on the serve. Floats long. Get another set point for the Artesians. Reynolds pushes it over. Martinsville didn't get a good serve receive. Urban, the bump set. Jones hits it wide. Hawks with the service ace. Net serve, but it goes over, so still in. Emily Jones blocked. Reynolds back set to Anna Foley. Hawks making a little bit of a rally here late. 24-16. Service ace by the Hawks. Urban with the dig. She'll just volley it over. Hawks on the attack. Reynolds outside. Emily Jones into the net. So the Hawks making a little bit of a late run here, and Mackenzie Martin will rotate in for the Artesians. Reynolds, back row set. Mackenzie Martin the timing off, but Martinsville will still get the point and the win. So the Artesians win set number 1 here, 25-18. We'll take a break. Set number 2 coming up. You're watching WREP 15 Sports and the MHS Rewind YouTube channel.
13,000 feet has a way of testing a man's soul. After all, we were never meant to take on such an endeavor. That long drop is what separates human from superhuman. And here we are, right here, right now.
You're good at motivation, we're good at your insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
When you hit that water, you gotta want to look for weeds, sunken structures, down trees, stuff like that. And let that breeze tell you where you want to go. Windy days like this, those bait fish will come swimming closer to shore. They'll bring the big boys with them, those bass and those pike. And they like cooler temperatures, so you ain't likely to have much luck.
You're good at giving fishing advice. We're good at your insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Days have always been with live bait.
Awaiting the start of set number 2. Still got about a minute on the clock. I don't know if they will let the full minute go or not. Some changes. This is kind of the original Artesian lineup. It'll be Grace Reynolds to start. Martinsville up 1-0. And Decatur came in 0-9, so we kind of felt that we were going to get. We felt that we could have gotten some changes like we did, and the Hawks immediately on the attack. They lead at 1-0. Mackenzie Martin on the outside. She will get it down.
Substitution. Number 11, Emily Jones, number 6, Kate Thompson. Now serving, Mackenzie Martin.
Mackenzie Martin back to serve. Hawks will roll, shot it over. Reynolds, back set to Macy Dorsett. She goes off block and gets it to go.
Substitution. Number 35. Megan Trackwell serving.
Emily Jones goes off of the block.
Now serving, Oliver.
Hawks scrambling a little bit. 4-2.
Decatur Central. Serving number 44, Kylie Leeds.
course now, having 3 people on the side is okay if that's the ball you can zoom in, but if you're like, I'm going to focus on, you need to make sure we know as a viewer that's who you're focusing on. If that makes sense. So you're zoomed out here, following the ball. And there you go, you're waiting. But now, you need to get in and
Side out. Point Martinsville. Substitution. Number 32, Reese Parks, in for V. Volleyball.
And this is a little bit harder with me because I can't so almost one game is good. You just want to be smooth and you just got to
Martinsville. Substitution. Kane Thompson. In for Evan Jones.
I'm moving real fast.
And they're all in for Chris Martin.
That's what you just want to try to improve on that. Move as smooth as you can.
Martinsville. Leah Burton in for Reagan Tractor.
Okay, actually, when generally, you just need to put something.
Substitution, number 10, Chris Martin. In for number 15, Decatur. Point Martinsville. Now serving 17, Elwood. Point Martinsville.
That's the whole point. Hit somebody. You know, hit somebody. Preferably,
Point Martinsville. Serving for Central, Magna Melendez.
some people can walk through the viewfinder and see if you can't. Just kind of walk around it, you know? And then you see, okay, when you're kind of move, you're kind of watching and seeing, is it point, right? Save it, all right, this is going to be here, save it, been away a little bit, trying to teach the kids a little thing or two about the game. It's their first go at it. They're doing a nice job trying to learn as they go, but unusual, Mackenzie Martin using her foot to keep that last dig alive, and then appropriately enough gets the kill on the outside. So a pretty unique, interesting play that I'm sure you don't see much. And another point by the Artesians now, 13-10 the score here, game number 2. They're up 1-0. So the kids just learning here in our RTV program, and we just got through telling them this isn't something that we can wrap. We don't get a chance to practice this during the week, A, because we're not here, and B, because during class there isn't a volleyball match that's going on. So as a result, we go over it, we talk about it a little bit, but imagine a football team that just studied the playbook and never went out and ran the plays. Well, they get that opportunity. Us, because kids play football and extracurriculars and those kind of things, we don't really get that opportunity. So, and like we said, we can't really simulate it in class. We try to prepare them the best that they can, and it's more of a learning experience. And when I call the games, I don't have that chance to help teach through that first set, but they are improving and getting better as they go along. And it's not an easy thing to be able to follow. So, saw Martinsville against a team that has not won a match this season. Struggling a little bit in the mid part of this particular set. So, just like sports teams have their struggles, we're going to struggle a little bit too until we get enough reps in, enough practice in to be able to make this where we want it to be. But that's what this is all about, trying to bring you the best coverage that we can with the students here in the RTV class. And it's everybody in the class gets the opportunity to be able to do the games. So it's a learning experience. We just don't pick the ones we think are going to be the best or the ones that have done the best along the way and tell them that they're it. Everybody gets an opportunity, and they improve as you go through, and that's what we're looking for. So it's away a little bit, 15-10 the score, trying to teach the kids a little bit, like we said, to what we're looking for and those kind of things. And like we said, just something that really can only be done while you're live here at a match, unfortunately. So you're kind of seeing the learning process as it goes and hopefully enjoying a Martinsville victory here as they're up 15-10 in the second set. Set to the middle for the Hawks. Urban set on the outside to Macy Dorsett. She goes off block. Urban again on the attack. Martin on the back row. Nice block by the Hawks, and they've had some good plays in this one, and they'll get that down. (15-11). We talked about this in our last live stream that we had, the fact that Martinsville kind of blessed to have two kids out there that are able to essentially set. The traditional setter in Grace Reynolds, fantastic. But also Molly Urban does a nice job, as you'll see again here right on cue, the little bump set that she's able to do. So if Grace has to serve receive and can't get into position to be able to be that traditional second hit set, and then Molly's been able to do a nice job of sliding over with the bump set to get the people in position to be able to deliver a nice attack and hopefully get the kill down. Grace Reynolds by far, tons of assists. And that hit, a big one by the Decatur Central Hawks. Kylie Eads drives it down. 16-12 the score here. Reagan Trackwell back to serve. 16-12, Martinsville up one set. nothing. 16-12 here in the second set. Martin on the backside, blocked again by the Hawks. One fires long. 17-12 now, the Artesians. Martinsville 9-2 for the season. Looking to run the record to 10-2 and stay perfect in mid-state conference play. That serve floats a little bit. So the service ace by Molly Urban. Another point by the Artesians. Molly came in with 5 aces for the season, and now 6. Back on the serve. Not a lot of service errors from Molly. Molly there again, right on cue. Trying to pull away a little bit, and Emily Jones hits it a little bit high. 20-13. Last time we had a week's worth of games here on WREP 15 Sports and the MHS Rewind YouTube channel as Mackenzie Martin delivers a kill. It was senior week. Well, this week we could safely say it is Decatur Central week. Every single live stream game that we have this week, and we have 4 of them, will be against the Decatur Central Hawks, all in mid-state conference play. Reynolds with a nice block there at the net. The Artesians start to stretch their lead a little bit here in the second set. Tomorrow night it'll be girls soccer, 7 o'clock, the live stream on. Thursday night, boys soccer, 6 o'clock, the live stream. And then on Friday night, big mid-state conference matchup in football as Martinsville hosts the Decatur Central Hawks. Live stream about 6:45 from Ciderwoods Field. Ella Whitney. Artesians a couple of points away now from ending this. And then hopefully one set left. Dorset floats it a little bit. They'll set on the outside, off block. Urban up to Reynolds, all the way outside to Emily Jones. Her hit dug in the back row by the Hawks, and now they will just hit the roll shot and get it over. Jones, Reynolds, middle. Ella Whitney, again handled by the Hawks on the back row. Again, they'll come with the attack. Reynolds all the way outside, stuffed at the net. Point for Decatur Central. This hit on the server, see that time by the Artesians, give the Hawks another point. Well, when it looked like Martinsville was going to end this one and pull away, the Hawks trying to stay alive here. You hear the odd-sounding whistles. It's those electronic whistles that the NFHS has endorsed, National Federation of High Schools. You don't always see them in every sport, but more and more people are starting to get them. Now Martinsville with the set point coming up, so a couple of substitutions coming in. Katie Tomlinson. Blocked the net by the Artesians. Point Artesians. that will be set number 2 to the Artesians. So we will take another quick break here from the John R. Wooden Gymnasium. Martinsville up 2-0. You are watching Martinsville Artesian Volleyball on WRAP 15 Sports and the MHS Rewind YouTube channel.
13,000 feet has a way of testing a man's soul. After all, we were never meant to take on such an endeavor. That long drop is what separates human from superhuman. And here we are, right here, right now.
You're good at motivation, we're good at your insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
When you hit that water, you're going to want to look for weeds, sunken structures, down trees, stuff like that. And let that breeze tell you where you want to go. Windy days like this, those bait fish will come swimming closer to shore. They'll bring the big boys with them, those bass and those pike. Now, they like cooler temperatures, so you ain't likely to have much luck.
You're good at giving fishing advice. We're good at your insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Days have always been with live bait.
Or back here at the John R. Wooden Gymnasium, we get set for set number 3. Martinsville up 2-0. Winning the first 2 pretty handily, and really they've played around their lineup a little bit. Coach Caleb Back has, and Martinsville has led by a lot in a lot of these sets. And so the scores maybe not, and the gameplay probably not as clean as what Coach Back would like, but with all the substitutions, the different rotations, those kind of things, that's probably what you're going to get a little bit. People out on floor in rotations and spots that maybe they aren't accustomed to being to. Decatur will be on serve here as we start set number 3. See if the Artesians can start this off well. Reynolds to Mackenzie Martin, nails it in. 1-0, Martinsville leads it. Rotation will start off with Grace Reynolds. So Grace Reynolds, Molly Urban, Katie Tompleson, Macy Dorsett, Mackenzie Martin also out there, like we said, with Grace Reynolds. And Anna Foley also out there now. And a nice hit on the outside by the Hawks. Reagan Trackwell will come on to serve for Decatur Central. Floats it long. Martin. Reynolds all the way back outside to Mackenzie Martin, and that time she hammers it home. So they're kind of getting in the flow of a little bit of what they're used to doing, and more substitutions come in. So just as much as when these players are used to getting in the rotations, playing with certain people where they like the ball on certain spots, when you start changing the rotations around a little bit, it becomes a little bit more difficult, and those players kind of have to settle in into what's happening during the particular match. Mackenzie Martin firing from the back row, and the Hawks struggling to get the serve received, and the point by Martinsville. 3-1. The Artesians, like we said, 9-2. Lost to Shelbyville and a loss to Center Grove, but wins over Indian Creek, Rossville, Zionsville, Pioneer, Ileana Christian. Big win over Plainfield in Mid-State Conference play. Beat Monrovia. Another Mid-State Conference win over Greenwood, and then one over Columbus North. as well.
Point, Martinsville.
6-1 now, Artesians. At least early on here, not messing around with Decatur Central. In this third set, up 2-0. Off block though.
Side out. Point, Decatur Central.
Point to the Hawks, 6-2.
Now serving, number 44, Kylie Eads.
Point by the Artesians. Martinsville with the Bedford invite coming up.
Now serving for Martinsville, number 5,
Anna Foley back to serve now. Hawks on the slide attack. Dorsett keeps it alive. Reynolds with a roll shot just to volley it over into the net. Point for the Artesians. Again, Anna Foley. Serve receive mistake that time really by the Hawks, and Martinsville trying to cover. Reynolds back set Dorsett with the left hand and blocked down. That little kind of whistle sound that maybe you're able to hear occasionally. It's that the electric whistles, electronic whistles, and having a mask on, the officials not being able to obviously blow the whistles. And so at least in volleyball, that's a little bit easier to be able to do than what it is in some other sports. The Hawks hanging tough here until that particular kill by the Artesians. Martinsville with a tough match coming up against the perennial power Roncalli Rebels on Thursday at Roncalli, before coming back on Saturday. They will be at the Bedford Invite. Probably 3 matches there, a couple pool play. That goes long.
side out, point Decatur Central, number 18, Leah Burton, in, number 35.
So, full schedule of matches and games coming up at Martinsville High School. We'll continue our live stream coverage tomorrow night. Setter attack that time by Grace Reynolds. She was able to, instead of the set on the second hit, just goes with the attack. 10-5 now. Tomorrow will be girls soccer against Decatur Central. Said all week is Decatur Central. Thursday, 6 o'clock, boys soccer at Decatur Central, and then Friday, football, Decatur Central. But not just volleyball and soccer going on. They have some cross country, golf as well. Girls golf team on the road Wednesday, Columbus North. On Thursday, varsity tennis at Plainfield. The aforementioned girls volleyball match at Roncalli. Hawks making a little bit of a rally here. Also this Saturday, boys and girls cross-country teams at the Eagle Classic over in Brown County. Boys soccer on the road at Terre Haute. Girls volleyball, like we said, at Decatur, or at Bedford. Again, Reynolds with the setter attack that time on the second hit. next week, big matchup, perennial power. Avon coming to town on Monday for our live stream matchup. So we'll get a chance to see the Orioles and Artesians in actions, and that should be a fun match to watch. Two Artesians going after it right there. Mackenzie Martin and Anna Foley both trying to get the attack. And timeout by the Hawks, and Martinsville up 13-7. Timeout. 13-7. Martinsville leads it here in the third set. Hopefully the final set. They're up 2-0. Won the first two sets pretty easily. Molly Urban floats that long. 13-8.
Substitution. V. Marble in for Reese Marks. Serving V. Marble.
Hawks back to serve. Point for the Artesians.
Substitution. Macy Dorset in for number 7.
And another point for the Artesians. Reynolds all the way outside. Mackenzie Martin hammers it home down the line. So you're seeing some glimpses here of some pretty good play by the Artesians, but like we said, lots of changes in the rotation. Players out there that are playing in different spots with different people, and so sometimes hard to get that timing. Anna Foley there on the block. Say that got in. Point for the Hawks, 17-9. A couple of substitutions in. Courtney Burnham will check in for Race Reynolds. Courtney back set to Macy Dorset. Burnham on the outside. Mackenzie Martin will get the score on the attack. The point. I've got the, they actually give it to Decatur, so I've got the score wrong a little bit. That'll go long. Now we'll get it to 18-10. Emily Jones in. Katie Thompson will check out. Mackenzie Martin back to serve. Urban. Dorsett will get it to go down. Nice hit there with a left hand by Macy Dorsett. Her dad, Dave, the head girls basketball and head softball coach. Her mom, Robin, secretary up at the front office for our new principal, Misty DeRito. We'll have a lift on the Artesians.
Substitution, Grace Robinson for Porter. Number 4, Kelsey Kirkpatrick for number 10, Mackenzie Martin. Now serving.
Kelsey Kirkpatrick in for the Artesians. Reynolds over to Emily Jones, and that's hit down at the net. Decatur with another point. Jones, Reynolds, back set, Dorsett, off block, and it's in. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Point by Dorsett, she went off block, so whether it went down or not, it was going to be off of Decatur. So Martinsville now looking to close this out. Anna Foley on to serve. The middle, Ella Whitney off block. Anna back to serve again, her dad Pete, judge. See him sitting in the middle of the top row of the bleachers over there. Off block, Kirkpatrick gets her hands on it, and now we'll volley it over. Hawks back on the attack, on the slide. And it can't quite get the dig, and it'll be a point for Decatur Central. And Artesians will bring Elizabeth Zeich in. Anna Foley will come out. Isabel Eisen will serve for the Hawks. Patrick Reynolds. Outside, Emily Jones. Roll shot almost gets down, but Hawks save it. Come back on the attack. Kirkpatrick Reynolds. Back set. Dorsett with the left hand into the net. And a point for the Hawks. Kind of the way the flow of this match has gone. Artesians jump out early in the sets. Decatur makes a little bit of run. The Artesians close it out. So hopefully that'll keep being the case here. Artesians off block that time. Ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be a point to the Artesians. Macy Dorsett, 3 points away. Jump float serve by Dorsett. The attack. Kirkpatrick keeps it alive on the dig. The Hawks now have to scramble. Dorsett sets outside. Emily Jones finds the floor. 2 points away now. That credit, Kelsey Kirkpatrick came in there and made a nice play. Nice dig to keep it alive. And now Dorsett will try to serve it out. Hawks trouble with it, have to set the back row. Kind of caught the Artesians in between. Substitution, Katie Wong will come in for Macy Dorsett. Hawks back to serve now. Reynolds outside, Emily Jones off block, it goes down. Artesians now 1 point away from getting the match here. Artesians 1 point remaining. Wong keeps it alive. Reynolds to Martin. Can't get it down. Hawks stay alive. They miss-hit it. Martinsville a chance now. Wong. Reynolds on the center attack. It can't go down, or won't go down. And then it finds the floor in between the Artesians. So the Hawks stay alive. Live to play another point. Couple of chances there. It looked like Grace Reynolds wanted to end it, but Hawks were able to cover. Long. Reynolds back set. Ella Whitney. It goes long. Ella trying to go down the line. Hits it just wide. Ella, standout softball player for Martinsville as well. Outside, Mackenzie Martin off block. Delivers the set and match ending kill. And the Artesians win it here in 3 sets. The final 3 sets to none. So Martinsville with a Mid-State Conference win over Decatur Central here, moved to 10-2 on the season, 3-0 Mid-State Conference play. And the Hawks drop to 0-10. Martinsville back in action Thursday night on the road at Roncalli before going back on the road Saturday at Bedford for the Bedford Invite. Well, Martinsville wins it here. Pretty easy fashion. Straight sets over the Decatur Central Hawks. 3-0. This has been a student production of WREP 15 Sports. Students in the RTD program here at Martinsville High School responsible for producing the game this evening. Devin Brenner and Levi Burpo ran cameras. Silas McFarland produced it. For those students, I'm Eric Meyer. So long, everyone, from the John R. Wooden Gym. Martinsville with a win over Decatur Central in straight sets, 3-0.